Grand Rising family, a message from Spirit. How to heal your enemies. A lot of our leaders before us came and they tried to teach us through music, but they left off parts of it. Love is the answer. What are some of the other ones? Love heals all. It is love. So they gave us those slogans, but they never really elaborated on what that meant. And probably because they didn't have all of the message at the time. Because sometimes when you get a download, when you get a message, sometimes you don't get the whole at one time. You get it in pieces and you have to put it together. Right? It's almost like the piece of puzzle that I mentioned before in previous videos, that we are a piece of a whole, and once individually we start to put our piece of a whole back together, we start to build our whole, and what that means is that you start to find people that are like you, who have gone through the same journey. So once you start to put that piece of the puzzle together, then collectively we start to put more pieces of the puzzle together. Remember, so I saw them doing them scatter away, them then take off from one place, and then scatter away all over the place. Remember that, Okay. Remember, so there's parts of the Bible, in the Egyptian culture, where one of the deities, I can't remember right now, Isis, put her husband body back together after him brother cut him up and slice him up and scatter him all over the earth. Are we them at all? But that's another story. I'll get into that all of them there. But listen to this though. This message what me get this arising after my meditation was about how to love your enemies. This is something that I've practiced many times before. But it coming like the more I practice it, the more stronger it gets. And sometimes I don't even realize I'm practicing it. And sometimes I don't even realize it work until after it happens. And you start look back and you say, whoa. Alright, example. When you know, especially if you're an empath, an empath, when you can feel things, sense things, you're just in the knowing, you just know, right? So certain people are like you, and certain persons are like you. Or if you're in a very turbulent, what the word? Can't think of the word right now. But you're in a relationship with somebody where it kind of rough, whether it's with your parents, your siblings, an ex, your children, right? You're just in a relationship with just turmoil. For whatever reason it is, it's just turmoil, right? And there's some relationship where when you come together at a point, but then it just get terrible, so you have to separate, right? Those are karmic relationships. Those are relationships for growth. Those relationships, they're there for a reason. You have to grow in them there. And they're there to teach you or the other person. But listen to this. So, okay, sorry. So you're in a relationship with somebody that you have to deal with them, right? But you just can't deal with them. It's just too much. Emotionally, physically, mentally, and financially, right? It's just too much. You just can't deal with it. So this is what you do. Sometimes you're gonna get messages that this person is just either them a try to hurt you in the spiritual realm, them a send all kind of evil eye to you, them a congregate and a chat you. Those are spells. Those are words, spells of words. The same thing. They're damaging because they come with energy and intention. Just like if you try to do um, um, spell work upon healing your heart, you're setting an intention to do the healing. So you're gonna speak into the air, into the fire, into the water, whatever energy you're using. So it's the same thing when somebody sit down on you and chat you. You're gonna feel that energy there if you're an empath, right? So when you start to get these kind of feelings, there's something not right about somebody and them a chat you are ray. What you do is you slow down that thought. You observe it. You not forget vile, because you don't want to now go into that same energy that this person is in. You have to be in control of your emotions and yourself, because in order for you to receive your abundance and your messages and your gifts, you have to stay on a high frequency. And when low vibration people know say you rise, they're not gonna do anything for kind of take it down or bring it down or pull it down, because them don't want low vibration. So when them sending these negative energy now, and you go take it and say, oh well, you they got you right where they want you. So what you gotta do now, because you know yourself and you know, so you're not go down in a dirty hole with nobody, you just hold yourself and you say, you thank your angels, you thank your spirit guides, you thank your God, you thank your gods, you thank your deities, whoever you talk to, whoever guides you, whoever give the message them, you deal with them and you thank them for sure you are going. Right? And after you give your sense of gratitude, no. Then what you do now, you silence your thoughts. You take away any kind of thought out of your mind, because now you're aware. And what you do, you silence your thought. Silence your thought. And then you start to feel the energy of love for yourself. And you use that energy of love to protect yourself. Now, that energy of love could look like a bright light, like the sun, right? It's different for most persons, but it's pure. It's pure. My energy of light is white, very crystal white. And what I do is I surround myself with this light. When I can visualize it in my mind, it's white. I can't even see myself. I know that I'm behind the light, and it's so white I can't see anything past it. So that is my shield of protection from this negative energy that is being sent to me, directed to me, intended for me, whatever energy it is. And you cover yourself with this white light, and you thank your angels, you thank your gods, you thank your deities for protecting you, and you smile because you are in the knowing, because you know that what you're doing is making you feel good. And when you feel this protection now, you're gonna feel something on your body. It's gonna feel a shiver. You're gonna feel a tingle, something. You just know say something right, but you have to be in a very calm environment in your mind. And once you get the confirmation that you are protected and you're guarded, then you now take some of that white light energy or that sun energy, that power, solar energy, could be the moon too, depends on the type of person you are. And you send that person that light that you just felt, that feeling of love that you just felt for that light, that feeling of protection for that light. And you wrap it around this person. You send it to them, you visualize them, and you send it to them, and you see the light coming towards them, and just wrap them just like a cocoon will wrap up. Right? Whatever is inside of the cocoon. And you do it with light and love, and you just feel nice, and you say, all right, So I'm gonna deal with you. And some of them people have to deal with them like them a baby. Because hurt people. Right? And you have to cover them just like how you wrap up a baby in the blanket. Because the baby a cry. The baby don't know how to tell you. Don't know how to communicate. Him just a cry. And you wrap up the baby. Baby, wrap it up. Wrap him, she up. And you can visualize yourself rocking it to sleep and soothing it or soothing the person. And just put them down. You calm them and put them down. And so when you do that every time, you're gonna see a difference in that person's behavior and their attitude towards you. I guarantee. When you take that action every time, you're gonna see a drastic change in that person. Okay? You can do the same thing for protecting your home from evil people. People just bad mind. You can do the same thing. Alright? So, remember, you're the power. We're magical people. We're magical beings. Our ancestors did this to protect our children, to protect them from the enemy. You know? But the slave master just trick we. That's how they got us. Because them can't come for we straight. Them couldn't come for we straight. So them have to trick we and create laws around we. For end our way. And make we forget who we are and make we forget our power. But guess what? Ancestors are back. Yeah. And we're much smarter. That's why the picking them are come back smarter, stronger. Okay? They're back. So, thank you for listening. Please subscribe and share. I am Melody Ann Ra. I'm here to give you spiritual teachings. A lot of my messages are downloaded from my spirit guides. A lot of times it just flows through me, and as it flows through me, I send it off to you. And a lot of times I'm in my vehicle. So you gotta get it like this sometime. Give thanks. Thank you for watching.